Hey everyone. So now we are at almost the end of our course. Just hardly a few more topics that I need to show you and discuss with you, which will be important for you in real and practical case-based scenarios. Now we will be introduced to slicers. They are So slicers are basically very similar to filters. The difference is that they act as an addition to your dashboard to give user the convenience to filter the results instead of uh, repeatedly going to the filters pane. Uh, just 1 second. Yes. Instead of dragging and dropping the filters here, what we can do is we can put slight some boxes, some I would say tiles, which not like home tiles, but Power BI tiles, which will enable you to click and filter the results out. So as an example, we will be using a table view, and then let's say we import some data, like we do district, labor hours, lead tech. uh, I will be creating a few tiles so that you get to know. I'm only taking the KPIs which have data in them, so I think these will be okay. So now we will we will be giving the option as slices. You can choose it from the visualizations pane, and then we put six slicers here. And now we will go to this option here. And first of all, we will enter data. Let's say we enter the district here. Then we take the sum of labor hours. Then the lead tech. And the last one is the work order. We can replace it by here. You can see that all of the KPIs are coming in the drop-down options. However, what we can do is click on the format visual, click on slicer settings, and here you can use tiles. I show you an example right here. Let's say I remove all of them first, and we keep only these three. We change the format to tile. Now, instead of a vertical list, we make it a horizontal list. And same goes for the work orders. Now, if I will click on Northwest, it will filter out the data for Northwest. If I click on Install, it will give the data for install. And if I click on A00818, it will give the data for that particular work order. Similarly, if I will uncheck it, all the data will be at the all the data will be reset. So this is how a slicer work, and moreover, this is more convenient to the user to also click and filter out the result instead of going to the filter pane. That is quite cumbersome. You can create multiple filters, but there is one limitation that in one filter you can choose only one option, whereas in a filter you can choose multiple options. But overall, it is a good thing to implement slicers in your dashboard or in your report. So that is all for this lecture. In the next part, we will be covering the most important topic of Power BI, which is the drill through. You might have understood by the name itself. However, drill through is important so that you can show in-depth information of any visual on the next page. In the next three lectures, we will be introduced to drill through and how you can export your file to PDF, publish your dashboard. And as a final lecture, we will be making a dashboard live with all the learnings applied. We will be uh, using buttons, implementing slicers, writing DAX queries, and making an interactive dashboard, because in real life scenario you will be more required to build a complete dashboard from start to end, which was the main objective of this course. So see you in the next lecture, and thank you for being till here. I hope you guys are learning. Okay, thank you.